What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to steal a particular kind of ship that a lot of people don't realize that you can actually steal in the game. And this type of ship is a Freestar ship. And I found a location where they were just dropping out of the sky. Here in Mercury, very, pretty early level location, I landed. And I'm sure you guys have seen these before. You can find them in other locations as well. Like I found Freestar Ships in Hawking, as well as some other like high level areas. But this is a low level area. And I landed my ship, and immediately a Freestar ship decided to land. Now, if you guys have seen some of my other videos, like my top 5, I went through this briefly. In this video, I'm going to show you guys an in-depth guide to steal these type of ships and the different scenarios you can go through in order to do so. So here we have ourselves a Freestar Autobahn. If you head inside here, going through here. And if you go up this ladder here, you're going to notice there's crew on board.
Pardon?
And, just like every ship you go into, everyone's like, oh, just a random person. What's up? Anyway, what you're going to want to do, and I'm sure some of you guys have run into this situation before, there's a little quest that you can do, but we can leverage this quest in order to get a rare item as well as a way to steal the ship. And as you can see here, you can't sit down in this pilot seat. It doesn't even give you the option. So you're gonna need to find your captain.
Yes. Didn't expect
and she's gonna say, I didn't expect you to be here so early. What you're gonna wanna do is say, no, I'm right on time, you're late.
They must have changed the times up. The bosses can be paranoid like that. Well, I've got the package on me. All you need to do
say,
is
understood. Yep. I am definitely the delivery driver. This is UPS here.
Here, deliver it on
So
time.
In this case, I got a
problem,
advanced navigator spacesuit that was actually epic. So that's the other cool thing about this, is you can keep that item.
You expecting me to jump down after you?
Shut up, Sarah. So sassy. Anyway, we're gonna leave the ship. And there's a couple things you can do. In this case, I'm gonna be trying to set up an outpost. And for some reason, when I tried to set up this outpost, it wasn't letting me set it up. I kept trying to hit the button over and over and over again, and nothing was happening, and it was grayed out, and I'm not really sure why it wasn't letting me set up an outpost. But like I said, I clicked it like 25 times and nothing happened. I mean, if you guys know any reason why you can't just set up an outpost, maybe I was too close to the other ship, I'm not sure. But anyway, what I ended up doing here was fast traveling just to my ship. Since it's in viewable distance, you can pull out your scanner and just fast travel over to it. We're gonna set up an outpost here. And side note, if you guys are trying to upgrade your planetary skill, a really quick way to do so is just set up a beacon with an airlock. And that's literally all you need to do in order to upgrade that. And you just do that on a handful of different planets and you'll upgrade that skill in no time, which is what I'm trying to do here right now. So anyway, what you need to do is once you set up your outpost, we can travel to a different planet. Doesn't matter which planet, just travel to a different planet. In this case, I chose Mars. You might actually want to do Venus. I forgot that Mars, they're gonna have to scan your ship essentially, so you're gonna have to wait for them to scan for contraband. And then we're gonna go back to Mercury. And we're going to find our outpost. And the outpost is just kind of a way to make it so you can find your spot a little easier. You could also just land back in the same location if you don't want to set up an outpost. So that's another way to get around this. All right, so from here, we're going to run back over to that Freestar ship. We're going to go inside. And you'll notice that everyone's gone. I don't know. They must be out at lunch. Maybe they're at a bar. I don't know. You know, they just decide, you know what, let's just leave the ship. And we'll leave it unlocked. Anyway, I'm not really sure why that's the case. I'm sure it's some kind of weird glitch or something with the game. But you can go now back to your cockpit up here. If you go find your pilot seat, now you'll notice that you can sit down in the pilot seat. You can go into our ship menu. Make this our home ship. And now it's yours. 412,511. Not too bad of a haul. I'll probably end up most likely selling this ship. Probably use the unregistered selling trick. Check out my other video if you guys are unaware that you can sell ships unregistered.
There's a non-zero.
Now you go to your map and you can fast travel back to where it says my ship. The game gets a little confused. It'll glitch you inside of the ship you showed up in. And you know, you just got to find your way off to the side here. Don't get stuck in the ship like I almost did here. You will be able to just find your way off the side. I've never actually had an issue with getting out. Essentially, you can go back into your ship and then set this one as your home ship so you don't have to keep switching ships. I like to change it back to the ship I showed up in because I really like this ship. This is a highly modified Claymore. I'll put a link for that video as well if you guys want to check out that guide. So anyway, yeah, set this back as your home ship. And then you can repeat the process. And the crazy thing is I did this again. This was all within like an hour's period. And I found another Freestar ship landed on Mercury. And if you get lucky enough, they may even be a Vista. Both the ones I found were Autobahns, but I know that there are Freestar Vistas out there as well.
Wasn't expecting you so soon.
You can run through the same thing, be like, yep, FedEx here.
They must have
I will take the package.
Be paranoid like that. Here, I trust you know what to do with it.
In this case, I got a rare refined weapon, pistol. So that's the other cool thing is you can get some nice items that are either legendary or possibly even epic. And then same thing, you can just make an outpost, find where you landed, come back, and the ship is yours. Sit back in your pilot seat. There's no one in here anymore, and it'll let you do it. And now we have 2 Autobahns. And I'm going to say one thing that was kind of crazy. Mercury was kind of like a gold mine for stealing ships, which is crazy because it's like a low-level system. I found a UC Autobahn, and I also found a Claymore. And like I said, this is all within like an hour's period. It's pretty crazy. So one thing to keep in mind, eventually when you fast travel to a system, you're gonna run into the person who's actually supposed to deliver that package. So he goes, "This is Ecliptic UPS. I believe you have our package."
That was my package you stole.
"I think you got my package, bro."
Credits or your life. Your choice.
And then you can take them down. Typically they're with a bunch of people, and I've also noticed that they're always ecliptic. In this case, this was a Claymore 3, so that might be a good way to find a Claymore 3 if you're looking for one. So anyway, that'll do it for this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know down below. Consider subscribing, and as always, have a wonderful day.